When you hear the word Nirvana, what pops into your head? For a lot of people, it's a rock band, or maybe some kind of vague, cloudy heaven. Pop culture has definitely had its fun with the term. But what did the original Buddhist texts actually say about it? Well, today we're going to dive straight into those ancient scriptures to really understand Nibbana, not as some place you go to, but as the ultimate solution to a very real, very human problem.
So, this is really where it all starts. Not with some complicated philosophical puzzle, but with this raw, totally relatable feeling, pulled right from the texts themselves. It's that sense of being completely overwhelmed, just stuck. And recognizing that feeling, that life can sometimes feel like this heavy, heavy burden, that's the real starting point for everything we're about to talk about.
And that feeling, right there, that's the exact problem that Nibbana is meant to solve. The texts present it as the definitive end to being swamped. It's not about escaping life, it's about resolving it, finding a true end to what feels like an entire mass of suffering. So, how is that even possible?
Okay, so first things first, we've got to tackle this huge misconception. Like we said, most of us hear Nirvana and immediately picture a paradise in the clouds. But what's so fascinating is that the original texts point to something completely different, and honestly, something way more profound.
To really get it, we have to go back to the original language, Pali. And the best part is, the clue isn't hidden away in some super secret text. Nope, it's sitting right there in the word itself. So the word Nibbana literally means to extinguish or to quench, kind of like you'd put out a fire. It also carries this powerful meaning of to unbind or to unyoke. See, these aren't passive things, they're actions. They're describing a process of stopping something and being released, not arriving at some new destination. So right here, this is the crucial shift in how we think about this. It's not about going to a perfect place. It's about ending the cycle of struggle right where you are. Think of it like this. It's the difference between trying to find a slightly better, more comfortable cage and being set free from the cage entirely.
Okay, so this leads us to the big question, right? If Nirvana is all about extinguishing something, what exactly is being put out? Is it you? Is it your consciousness, your life? Well, this is where the texts use a really powerful and consistent metaphor to explain it all.
The Buddha used the image of a fire all the time. Now, a fire isn't really a thing on its own, is it? It's a process, and it completely depends on fuel. If you take away the fuel, the fire just goes out. It doesn't go somewhere else, it simply ceases. So what's the fuel for our fire?
The texts are crystal clear about what fuels our suffering. They name it greed, hate, and delusion. These are the things that keep the fire of our dissatisfaction, our anxiety, and the whole cycle of rebirth burning. So get this, Nibbana isn't about extinguishing you, it's about extinguishing that toxic fuel. Once the fuel is gone, the fire of suffering is finally quenched.
So what's left when that fire goes out? The texts don't describe some empty void, not at all. They describe a profound state of freedom, and they use some absolutely beautiful, almost poetic imagery of release and unbinding to help us get a feel for what this is actually like.
I just love this image. It perfectly captures this idea of a total renewal. It's about shedding everything you're clinging to, the past, the future, all of it, and just emerging completely new and unburdened. It's like a complete release from all your old baggage.
And here's another one that's just so powerful, the idea of a yoke. A yoke is a harness. It's a burden that controls you. This state is about being free not just from earthly burdens, but from all forms of bondage, even the ones we might think are good. It's this radical, total liberation.
And this really gives you a feel for the quality of that state. The struggle is just over. It's a deep, abiding peace, a mind that is clear, it's tranquil, and it's completely free from all those internal poisons that cause us so much stress. So when you put it all together, Nibbana isn't some scary annihilation or a bleak, empty nothingness. The texts frame it as the successful completion of the spiritual journey. It's the ultimate mission accomplished.
All throughout the text, when someone reaches this state, this is the declaration they make. Rebirth has ended, the spiritual journey has been completed, what had to be done has been done. There's nothing further for this place. I mean, just listen to that. It's a statement of absolute finality and fulfillment. The work is finished. It's this powerful declaration of ultimate completion and peace.
And that really leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? Forget about eternity or forever for just a second. Based on everything the texts describe, the quenching of that fire,
the shedding of the old skin, the release from every single yoke. What do you think just one single moment of being truly, completely unyoked might actually feel like?